This single trading mindset is gonna set you free for the life. And no, I'm not gonna teach you any setups to trade. I'm gonna teach you how to think like a trader. And by the end of this video, you're gonna see market structure way different. Let me share my screen with you. If you remember from July 6, 2 days ago, this is the analysis we had for Bitcoin.
On the lower time frame, if we see a bullish CHR chain of character or something like this. So a bullish chain of character is going to be when we have a low here, as you can see, and then we have a high, and then a higher low, and above this high, we can open a line. This would be a good position for us if this happens. This is what I'm going to wait for, but if not, so
now let's see how I made trades based on this setup. Let's go to the chart. Right now we're in the 1 hour time frame of the same exact date. The first thing that I always do is to first identify the major zones. As you saw in the video, I've already given you the major zones, that these are the places where we have to make decisions about our trades. Making decisions doesn't necessarily mean a bullish or bearish momentum, but we have to see what is the reaction of the price to this specific zone. So let me go to the lower time frame. I'm gonna go to the 5 minutes or 1 minute. For now, I'll stick to the 5 minute and see how the price reacts to this specific zone that we define. As you can see here, let me go back to 1 minute here. On the 1 minute time frame, the price bounced back from this specific zone to up. So I can see that this might be a good bullish momentum, but I'm still not sure if it's going to go down all the way from here. Is it just a pullback up to here and then going back? Or no, it's gonna go all the way up. So which one is it? I'm still dubious. I have no idea what's gonna happen. And I can see that most of you lack exactly this part, that you still don't know, okay, what's gonna happen next? Is it gonna go up or gonna go down? The most important part is that to see which zone it reacted to. Right now, we know that there's a huge liquidity zone. There's a huge liquidity at this specific zone. And on top of it, on here, there are multiple equal highs here. As you can see, there is one here, and then another one here. So I know that there's a huge liquidity right above this zone. By liquidity, I mean that all of the people, they have already put all their stop losses on top of here. So there must be a lot of orders, and there must be a lot of liquidity above this zone. So this is gonna be a very, very beautiful and great target for us. Let's see how we have to trade. I mean, I'm still not sure if it's going to go all the way up here, or is it gonna go visit the lower order blocks. So let's see how it's gonna go. The first thing that I have to identify is the higher highs or higher lows. Any highs or any lows on the swings that we're seeing. So the first one is gonna be here. As you can see, this is the highest point in the entire leg that we have. So the leg, it looks like this. So we have it here, up here, down, and then all the way going down here. And now it's making some higher highs above this one. So it broke the first high. Still, we can't confirm it. This is the first one. This is the second one. And this is the third high, which if we break above this one, the bullish momentum is all valid. But we still have to make another confluences, because this is, by the time it reaches here all the way to the third one, it's gonna be too late for us. So let's see how we have to make this trade. The first one is broken. We can say it might be bullish, but it's still too risky. Let's see how the market works out for the next. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, now we have a one. Wow, okay, this is great actually. So right now, as you can see here, we made one lower low, and then here it's gonna be the same. This is the equal low here. We haven't broken with a full body candle. So this is I'm gonna call this a lower equal lows here. So there's another huge liquidity below this, but we're gonna stick with this. Here we made another high here. So this is our high. I'm going to change the color here to green, so we know this is from our bullish sentiment. I'm going to say bullish high. So the terminology is break of structure, but I'm going to stick with the bullish high here. And then we made another high above this high, and it actually broke the previous one. So this is two confluences for us. The first one is going to be the first high from before that we broke, and then the second one is that it actually broke the previous high. Remember, if it just went all the way up, so if we had a big huge candle all the way to this high, this was not a good setup for us. it must have made this structure. It must have made this bullish high and then going back and then going up. So this is what we're looking for. Let me draw this for you. So this is what we want. If I want to draw something here, this is what we want. Not this. If it goes all the way up like this, just one candle and then going up, this is not good, because there's a good chance that this displacement is going to be filled out with the same candle coming out. Like a double tweezers, you already know that it's gonna happen soon. This is the best part. Right now what I do, I'm waiting for a good setup at about this zone. So anything below this zone, or let's say anything at the OTE, so there are multiple ways to measure this. So first of all is that this leg, it's gonna be a very good price for us. We take the half of this leg. So the upper half is going to be too expensive for us. I'm gonna change this. This is too expensive. I'm not gonna make any trade, I'm not gonna open any long position in this zone. All I have to do is to wait and the price touches this zone. Anywhere in this zone, this is a good price for me. This is going to be a discount price for me. So I'm waiting for the price to reach the lower half of this leg that it went all the way up. And the reasons, you already know that, because it broke the previous highs and also it broke the high from this leg that it was going up. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna clean this up to have a better zone here. And if I wanted to open, I can open a long at the same position here, or I can go to the lower. For the sake of the time of this video, I'm just gonna stick to the actual discount zone. So anywhere around here, it's gonna be good for us. I'm gonna open my long here. Anywhere around here, my stop loss can be anywhere on the below the order blocks here, or anywhere on this side. And I'm gonna get another one all the way to the top. What is my target? The target that I'm looking for right now, it should be something above. So the first target, the TP1, is going to be the next high. So this is going to be my first target, because even if the price were go to down, still it usually meets the previous high. The second TP that I'm going to have is going to be the liquidity sweeps all the way on this top. So I can make multiple calls here. I can make multiple positions, but I can also just aim for the high. And the reason is that, as you can see on this side, we don't have any other swings. If there was any other swings here, which means that if there was any other structures like this, then I would have had a lot of resistance here. So this would be my places to do another TPs. But as you can see, we went all the way down without any swings. So I can expect another leg of bullish all the way up to this one. So this is something that I can expect from it. But still, I'm taking my first TP at this price and then the second one on top of this. Let's see how this plays out. So I'm gonna wait for it. And also one of the most interesting thing is that right now we have a 3-drive pattern. What is a 3-drive pattern? Let me teach you something. It's gonna be very, very simple. I'm not gonna do a full course about it, but once you saw a 3 highs breaking all the way each other, and the base matters. The base is really important. If the base is on a major liquidity, the same thing that I also mentioned in the video, if you remember, if it's on a major liquidity, then you can have a better guess of if it's an actual 3-drive pattern or if it's just a trap. So let me get rid of this to make it a little bit more clean here. Once we have a 3-drive pattern, you have 2 options. You either can make it's going to be a huge bullish leg, or it's going to be a huge bearish leg. So what you have to do, well, first of all, right now we know that we're more confident towards the bullish because we've already talked about it. It has broken multiple highs, and also we have a huge liquidity side on this side. But if I wanted to open, even if I wanted to open a short positions, it had to be below this low. So we're going to target the lows. The same thing that we did for the highs, we're going to do it for the low if we want to do the short position. So if the price comes here, so if it makes something like this, then this would be our entry. This would be our entry, and this is where I would enter as a short. So remember, this close below this it matters. This is what we're looking for. But we're more bullish here. So let's see how the market plays out. So the next ones, what we expect is, as you can see, once the 3 drive finishes here, all the accumulation zone, all the pump that we're expecting, it explodes, and this is the leg that we can see. So again, we can go back to the price, and then we can see that here we also had one another equal highs, and this was also a huge liquidity, as you can see. So the target that we were aiming for was, again, it could have been a very, very good target, but remember that we had a lot of resistance all the way towards this. So as you can see, it's going to be, we're going to hit the target, but it's going to be a little bit harder than previous ones. But this is a safe zone. So this is how we're looking at the market. The structure matters. The highs, the lows, and which highs or lows you're choosing, and the lows or the high we're making, the basis matters. So if the bases are at a huge order block, then we make some higher highs, then we're more certain towards the bullish. But if the higher highs are just on some random places, let's say a swing or just a huge leg, then there's a good chance that this might be a distribution and the price may go all the way down. I hope you liked it. Please leave me any comments if you want to, if you have any questions or if you need more information. I wish you all the best.